Hello everybody, welcome back to JimmyUltima as always, and this is Crash BandiCRAFT 2. That is right, we are back in this map. We've got some more work that we have done over the course. You can kind of see some new sections over there. You can look over here, you can see a couple expanded sections over there. I know there was one somewhere. I think it was this side over here. I think I tore out a whole section there and replaced it with the TNT even. But I obviously I showed the TNT off last time, but I had torn out something and replaced it with the TNT. But yes, we're back here, and so obviously as you can tell, we have updates. We got some new stuff we got going on here. So obviously I added in my board wall here, and so what this is our basic items. So obviously we have our Wumpa Fruit, Box Gem, Green Gem, Red Gem, Yellow Gem, Power Crystal, Purple Gem, Blue Gem, Clear Gem, and a Life Mug. So this is what I have said is our new template of what we're going to be using. And to test that out, TCK looked and I told him what needed to be changed, and let's see if he did it correctly. Quick glance, it looks all correct. We got Wumpa Fruit, Box Gem, Green Gem, Red Gem, Yellow Gem, Power Crystal, Purple Gem, Blue Gem, and Clear Gem, as long as the Life Mug. So that looks good. And as you can tell, he has a little painting with his logo on it as well. But if you actually go into the files and look, oh, hey, that one's pretty cool. I'm going to keep that one there too. No, 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 no. Okay, seriously, I can't get a single one. But if you look through all of the single placed ones, there's no mention of my logo anywhere, just TCK's. I do want that one though. That actually looks pretty cool. And you know, I'm actually going to no, yeah. No. Okay. Stop it. I swear this was not originally part of the video plan. All right, so we're going to leave that empty one there because this is my world, so that should be my name in the center. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to get a painting of my name in here. I can probably easily do that, but then it's only going to be on my copy of the thing. But let's get started on what we've done so far. All right, so I have done some more work on our TNT system here. Obviously I turned the resource pack off because it's not fully correct stuff because I've been changing a lot of what blocks are. So it's not fully correct anymore, especially the brown glass. I didn't know he was actually using that for something. And I'm thinking that's what's going to become our crates. And I'll show off that in a little bit. But here we go. We got the TNT. So obviously I got it so that because we're like standing on it right here and it wasn't registering it, or it didn't used to register it at all, so nothing would happen. So what I have now is when you stand on the edge of it, you're good, and it only registers if you look on the right side there. It will only register if jump is turned on. So if I were to go over here, and that's another thing I created. Is it this one? Let's turn that off. See, now I gotta look at my redstone. If the minimum is 1, which is going to be a problem. So I'm at 0 now. So if I just land on it like so, so let's say we're just walking around, you know, it's not going to set them off in any way. Right now I only have this one set up. So obviously just walking around on it is not going to set it off. Oh, what? Okay, that shouldn't have gone off, but that means I have to do some more work on it still. So yeah, something that needs to get worked on, obviously. It does require a little bit more work. So not a huge deal. I'm still slowly working on it, but obviously we can move on with that. The next thing we got is our crate system. So this is what we used to use for our crates. We just had chests, and they were filled with a different variety of Wumpa fruit based on how many would pop out. I'm changing that altogether. So what instead is we have our crate. We're going to say this is our crate right here, and we can use all sorts of different glass to do this out, or any other block. I haven't decided. We'll see what works best. I really want the glass. Oops. I really want the glass to be the one that is used. I didn't mean to break it. So what this does is there's two parts to this. So there's obviously, if you were to break it as I did. So what it does is it tests to see if that's an air block, and if it is, it will set it to air. So just in case, because this block here is what makes it set to air. This one will also do that, but it needs to be done I need this one done first, timing reasons and all that. So what it does is it will add one box to our count. It will summon how many I got? It'll summon 6 Wumpa fruit into its place, and it'll add a count to the box's collectible. So if we look at how do I do this again? Objectives, because it's not that, it's scoreboard. Nope. Scoreboard, objectives, set, side, collectibles 2. So if you look, it says I have 29 boxes because I have not reset it since I've started testing it. So then, obviously, I break it. It went up to 30. And if I were to go do that, sidebar, whoops, not double backspace, boxes, it says I'm at 30 as well. So we have that. And then the other nice feature that I worked on is, and it still needs a little bit of work, but the second bounce. So you saw I did a double bounce over that, and that's why it sets it to air, because then this is still running when this gets activated. So it's still turned on, and I don't know. I don't understand anything that I do sometimes, and it just works magic. You know, sometimes with coding, there's some magic variable that works. And this is the magic variable that keeps it turned on while this is running, and it doesn't double count the box. And so the main thing is, and this command block is just to reset it so I can show it off. So you may be wondering, oh, hey, I didn't get my fruit. What the heck? Well, maybe I did, and I just didn't see it add up. But you may be wondering, how does it work? Well, if we head over here, we come to my testing spot. Whoops. And I have this. And so all I do is I test. If the player's score in jump is 1, so that's not correct. It's a lowercase j. So whenever we jump, the score goes up to 1, and then it goes immediately back down to 0. And I have it timed specifically. I probably could have made it shorter, but I wasn't. It originally used to be a lot longer for something else, and then I was able to condense it down, and now I can actually probably condense it down even further, but I haven't done it yet. So this always sets it back to 0 after 3 in-game ticks, because that's all we really need. And all this does is it tests, am I on top of a brown stained glass? And what it does, obviously, is it teleports the player about 1.5 blocks higher. I want to see, can I do it even? No, not that. I wanted that, because I've been testing it and I'm trying to find like the perfect, whoops, trying to find the perfect height for it. This ain't working very well for me. I think well, let's try 1.75 quick. Yeah, 1.75 seemed good until I ran off the edge. Oops. Okay, yeah. But it's totally fine. It works And then obviously I have the same thing, except this is for, is this the TNT one? I didn't look. Where is it? Oh, there. So then I have the same thing for TNT so that the player would bounce off the TNT as well. So I should actually probably change that to 1.75 so that I'm consistent on what I'm doing. I think I went over this last time, just level select changing and whatever. So yes, we added quite a few new things in the last couple weeks, and I've expanded on a couple of the old ones as well. And with that in mind, on what's the date? I never prepare myself when I speak on this kind of stuff. But on September 14th, I will be doing another live stream of Crash BandiCRAFT 2 here. We're going to continue on with our testing world. We're going to convert all of the old stuff that we have back there. So we're going to get rid of all of those chests and replace them with glass. We're going to then proceed to add in a set number of Loompa fruit. We will also add in TNT, a couple TNT boxes to kind of test it out, see how things are going with that. We'll also implement in the death if you're too close to the TNT. So we're going to be adding a lot of stuff in. And maybe last time I really wanted to get into a checkpoint system that worked properly. Like if you die, the boxes come back and your count goes back to whatever it was. I really want to implement that if I can. I'm hoping we can get that done in the next live stream. That's what I'm hoping for. So let's aim for that. But my main goal is to get the chests out, replaced with stained glass, get the Loompa fruit re-added in, having just random set amounts, and getting the TNT in. After that, we go after the checkpoints, and I think that will make it set. I think we'll be good on that if we accomplish all of that in our live stream. But I hope you guys enjoyed this update on Crash BandiCRAFT 2, and I will see you guys in the live stream. Otherwise, you can go back, watch the previous episodes of the builds that I have been doing, that TCK have been doing, between all of the building and redstone mechanics that I have done and he has done, between all of the artwork and the texture, the resource packs that he's been working on. And go back and watch all that. Go back and watch my previous live streams that I've done. I know TCK has been talking about he wants to get back into recording these. He just hasn't gotten that far yet. He's been having his own issues because his name is TCK. So obviously, if your name's TCK, you have issues with a ton of other stuff. But that is besides the point. I will see you guys next time. And if you do join me, I hope you guys join for the live stream. And I'll see you guys then. Take care. Bye.